We were lucky enough this year to go to CES, and there were a few products that really stuck out and left an impression on us. One of those were none other than HTC, which, as you know, seemed to have gotten a lot of things wrong the past few years. Well, that may all change in 2023. They have announced their Vive XR Elite headset, which looks a lot like the Vive Flow, but the XR Elite is a 6DoF standalone with PCVR capabilities. The first thing we notice when we put this thing on is that it feels very light and balanced on your head.
Wow, they're light.
Woo! Probably one of the most comfortable headsets we've tried on in a while. The battery is located on the back of the headset, which, as you know, is really going to help the balance of the headset. The battery is also hot swappable, for those longer play sessions if you have a second battery. Not only that, though, you can actually remove the rear battery strap and convert it to more of like a glasses mode, where then it only weighs in at 273 grams. Obviously, you won't have the battery power that's on the back bank, but you can plug the headset into a battery bank and then slip that battery bank into your pocket. This headset is mainly set to compete against Meta's latest headset, the Quest Pro. The XR Elite comes in with slightly higher resolution at 3840 by 1920 combined, stepless IPD, and a diopter adjustment for those of us with glasses. We got to try some demos with the headset, and one of those was Hubris running in standalone mode on the XR Elite. It was not hooked up to a PC or anything, it was just running in standalone mode. Does have the XR2 chip, ran pretty well, a couple glitches, a couple minor things here and there, but it ran pretty well. We also got to try Yuki in pass-through mode, which was really cool. The XR Elite does have full color pass-through, runs on one center camera, and it doesn't really appear to be depth correct at this point, but the pass-through looks pretty good. The headset is going to include a depth sensor, which is not included on the Quest Pro. They cut that out because naked people. My hope is with future updates, depth correction can be added to the XR Elite. It does come with hand tracking, but it is not going to include eye or face tracking, although HTC's face tracking module will work in the future, at least from what I've heard. So far in testing this out, it was just a demo, so we haven't spent tons of time in it, but testing the controller tracking, it seemed to work really pretty well during the demo. The one thing that I did do, I tried to test the limits of it by putting the controllers behind my back and then pulling them back out. And most of the time, it would recognize them pretty quick. There was a couple times where it just took a second for that controller to snap back into place. But these controllers, they're not going to have the embedded cameras like the Quest Pro controllers. They're just using, basic inside-out tracking where the headset essentially has to see the controllers. Obviously, we're going to do some more testing with this thing once we get it. Spend some more time in games, play shooter games, check for occlusion, all that kind of stuff. Price for HTC's latest offering comes in at $1,099. So essentially $1,100, which is $400 cheaper than the Quest Pro. Even though it's coming in cheaper, it's still a relatively pricey headset, when you compare it to the Quest 2, but we really did enjoy the demo, and we think HTC is definitely on the right track with this headset. We also did pre-order one of these because, we wanted to do some more testing with it. We were really impressed with how comfortable and how versatile it was. And we're looking forward to just using it some more, testing out some more, side-to-side comparison with the Quest Pro, see how it stacks up. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you feel HTC is headed in the right direction with this headset? I guess we can only wait and see at this point.